Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you want to put your business on this platform. So email us, once again, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. That's the same email if you want to make a free will offering through our PayPal account. Again, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com, where we have an online store, obviously, with a whole wide range of products. That's men's, kids, ladies' clothing, house products, jewelry, furniture, office supplies. So check out www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out our other website, www.evolutionoflondon.org. There we have custom clothing, accessories, digital products, personal as well as business. So definitely support the machine that way. Finally, www.evolutionoflondon.store, STORE. There we have accessories, soaps, shea butter, movies, etc. So we ship throughout North America, so definitely support www.evolutionoflondon.store. Support Royalty 9 International. The company have luxury candles, 12 ounce, 100% natural soy wax, from scented to unscented candles. Now the scented candles are from frankincense, jasmine, myrrh, eucalyptus, peppermint, rose, just to name a few. Shipped throughout North America, so support that. www.royalty9international.com. Music by Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. Whole wide range of different beats. Like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And once you go to his YouTube channel, you will see his social media platform, so definitely check it out. So like, subscribe, and share once again to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue on YouTube, Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel, over 360 videos to open up your third eye. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel. And again, thank you guys for your continued support. And keep on spreading the channel worldwide, because as I mentioned previously, 24 different countries, and we still rolling along. Support Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. We have a lot more videos on health and wellness. So definitely support that. Like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel on YouTube. Mr. Will. He's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. If you want to book a consultation, email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. And also support his merch, www.wjaccessories.org. Once again, that's www.wjaccessories.org, where you have custom clothing, accessories, as well as digital products as well. Ari Bites Cafe. Ari Bites Cafe is located in London, Ontario, downtown London, Ontario. Caribbean takeout, open Monday, Tuesdays from 12 to 6. Wednesdays they close. Thursdays through Saturdays, 12 to 6 as well. The address is 91 Wellington Street North, London, Ontario. The telephone number is 519-858-4743. They accept all major forms of payments, including Interac, MasterCard, Visa, and please note that taxes is not included. And you can find them on the website of www.iriebites.ca. Again, that's www.iriebites.ca. Any information you want to email them, info@iriebites.ca. And you'll have the information in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast. Now, the Oracle 19 podcast is on all major platforms. We're on Apple, Google, Anchor.fm, just to name a few. And also, you can find the Oracle 19 podcast is www.theoracle19radio.com. Anything else I haven't mentioned, you can check it in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. And finally, we have different links to other major platforms, which is www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. And we do have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that is now on YouTube, digital products, as well as consulting services, which is www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. All right, today we're going to talk about, as always, I give my perspective of what I see around the world. And today we're going to talk about, can artificial technology be racist? Can artificial intelligence technology be racist? Now, as you know, we in the digital world, you know this just by seeing what's around you. And artificial intelligence, robots and just higher technology, more advanced technology is being implemented every day. Now, what do I mean by artificial intelligence can be racist? Well, with digital information, the algorithms, which is basically information that is being programmed in the modern society, formulating to artificial intelligence. Now, what is that basically? Layman's terms, computers, whether they actually, robots still a form of computers, having the intelligence as humans to make decisions like humans. And the reason why I look at it is artificial intelligence can be racist or biased is because, one, who creates the artificial intelligence? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Who is the person or individuals, plural, that is creating that technology for everyday use? Example, let's say you want to get a credit card, and you contact your Visa, MasterCard, or Amex company to apply for a credit card. Well, nowadays with corporations, they build a system where they have automated system, which is a certain form of artificial intelligence, where data been implemented about you. So you being profiled. Where do you live? The type of area. Is it middle class, low middle class, so forth? Your background, who you are, what race you are, what gender, the likelihood of you being an older person, would you abuse credit more than a younger person? But it gets deeper. Race. Could immediately just say, no, you cannot get that credit based on, they feel the likelihood because of your race, you will abuse your credit privileges, your credit rating. All of this is built in through the algorithm / data within these companies. And I just use that as credit, but it could be if you're trying to get a house. Artificial intelligence is already could be implemented through that. And it's happening every day. People is being profiled every day in this digital world that we live in via artificial technology. This biasness that is, you can go and Google that about artificial AI biasness. It's occurring because the creators that created that artificial, or I should say AI technology, who are they? What race are they? Overall. We know the answer to that. And see, the creators that create this AI technology, they could take their hands off of it and say, listen, the data said that you can't get a mortgage. The technology, it's not us, it's the technology. It's the AI technology. So that could be, the onus now could be taken off of the creator and put on the robot or the computer or the AI technology. I hope I'm making sense. It might sound confusing. I just felt today's topic should discuss that. Just something to make you think. AI technology could be gender bias as well. Because it's whatever the creator implement in the society and the data they put in. This is why big companies such as Amazon and Facebook, Walmart, they always ask surveys how we do, what you think about us, and then they ask questions about you and your history, so they can predict your spending. Matter of fact, AI technology, just on the side note, it's getting so technical where when you go, let's use Amazon as an example. When you buying products through Amazon, they build an intel from you. Let's say you're a person that buys house products all the time, nothing but house products. Nowadays with AI technology, they know the next time when you're going to shop. Because that's why Amazon, I use them as an example, they could send you emails on pop-ups on new merchandise that you use all the time. They can even predict the month when you ready to shop again, believe it or not. Because again, they built intel off of products that you have bought over time, the person you are, gender-wise, male or female, and they through those patterns of how often you shop, you get emails on days that you thinking about shopping for that same product again, if that makes sense. The technology is real. The AI technology is very real, where now is getting more advanced. Long story short, technology can predict when you're going to shop for a product before you even realize it yourself. I say that again. Technology is getting so advanced through AI that they can predict when the next time you go and shop before you even realize when you're going to shop. They almost like your mother and father. It probably don't make sense. I'm letting it sit in your brain a little bit. But the technology is getting advanced where they know to put in short terms. They know what you're going to do before you realize it. They know the movements you're going to make. They know you're going to go outside at a certain time and date before you go out, before you know you're going to go outside. That's how real it's getting. How would they know? That be the question you're trying to ask, is because so much intel, so much information that you have put out in the world, and your information is shared by major companies and third parties over the years, over the decades, and is put into this AI technology. And major companies buy this information, so for quote unquote, and I have my hands up, quote unquote, they want to find out what you like so they can have you shop for their products, quote unquote. But this goes even deeper. That's how you think government knows about you. AI technology comes through the government first. Now it's in open market. As a footnote, the government have pages and pages of each citizen, especially in North America. They know what you buy because you have debit, you have credit cards. So let's say, for example, you go out early in the morning and get a cup of coffee and use your debit. Well, guess what? That's a paper trail. They know at 9 o'clock you was at this store. 10 o'clock you was at the gym because they got cameras, city cameras that see you. And then they know when you enter the gym because there's cameras showing that you enter the gym. So now it's paper trail, it's video trail. And then they know, okay, you finished the gym at this time, you went to the store to get a bottle of water. So that's more paper trail. So they know each and every move. And this information is in the database of government. Sold some of it to private companies and they use it to know who you are, which helps formulate AI technology. This is why if you look in your junk mail, things that you do, things that you check on your phone, and all of a sudden you get certain junk messages. Let's say, for example, if you like sports and you're always on your phone and you like sports, but then you see in your junk mail from being spammed from some company. Hey, you can get 2 free tickets to a Yankee game. Now, how do they know you like the Yankees? Because they have done intel on you. And you won't even realize it because, again, everything is based on technology. Using credit cards, debit cards, you using your phone, which is one big computer, or basically a computer. You use your laptop. You have smart TV, which with smart TV, technically, if law enforcement wanted to track you down or listen to your conversation, they could do it through your TV, because same waves that come in for you to watch could be the same waves to go the other way for other people to listen to you or see you. There's technology like that. Now, I know I'm veering off to the left with that, bringing it back to AI being racist, but I'm just giving you a spectrum of how all of this tie into AI technology. Again, this is my perspective. I could be off. I'm not always correct with everything. I know that, but I'm just giving you my perspective. You can research this yourself. There's no privacy, guys. Even this conversation is being monitored. It's going to the universe. It's going to Google, Apple, Spotify. And guess what? These are major companies as public domain. Anybody can retrieve, listen. Major companies could listen, retrieve, put in their database, and then figure out what greatness like and don't like. And this is why sponsors will come to you, say Nike, because maybe you like Nike shoes based on the information you talked about. Or not. All of this formulates artificial intelligence, AI, making AI technology more real. And companies is doing it all the time, every day. You buy the latest smart speakers, Bluetooth. You listen to your music on your phone, but you realize the company that you bought that Bluetooth stereo or Bluetooth stereo from, they can also listen to you if they wanted to, even though we know it's illegal, but they have that capability. So also be careful what you have in your bedroom. Because all the technology you have in your bedroom, even from your laptop, that when you have Zoom meetings, people can see you. But even if you have your laptop off, powers that be can see you still. That's why some people put a tape around their camera. Just saying. Tape around their laptop. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, AI technology being racist. I gave you some scenarios to make you think. Excuse me. To make you think, so you can tie it in and wonder why it may be in your life you was rejected for a mortgage, a credit card, even if you had great credit score, maybe the color of your skin, maybe where you live, Even though you might have a great credit score, but you live in a bad area. The AI technology of that company decided that you're still not a rightful candidate. Again, that could take the companies off the hook, because they can, if anybody want to give them pushback and want to sue them, they could say, no, this is from our database. This is from the statistics that our systems stated. Have nothing to do with us. Based on the data that was implemented in the system, the AI technology stated that they're not qualified because of such and such. But again, it can take companies off of the hook legally. But AI technology, aka the metaverse, also, which I mentioned in previous show, that's also AI technology is implemented in this metaverse, where you can be the person you want to be in the virtual world. That's something that's also out now and growing. But with this AI technology, it can be dangerous too. My personal opinion. Because AI technology is, if you relying on computers solely, the more you rely on computers, you putting them or it in power. And the AI technology is not like humans. They don't have the feelings. Even though they're trying to create AI to be human-like in mindset, but they still not human. And that still can be dangerous. Like it was a movie with Will Smith, I, Robot. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. Check it out. I, Robot. And that can tell you a lot about what AI technology can do and how dangerous it can be. So the more you rely on AI technology, it can get very dangerous. I think I'm going to have the name of the show, Can AI Technology Be Biased? We know it can be racist, but because I talked about a vast different topics dealing with AI technology, I'm just going to have it as bias. Sounds better because, again, I'm talking about a lot of different things within this technology. So I know most people might not understand what I'm talking about in conclusion. But what you can do is go and Google for your understanding artificial intelligence, technology. Know what's out here. Know what companies are doing. Know how they're implementing this technology in their society, in their business, in their world. Because you living in this world, and you have to know what I call the playing field. What's out here. So you should know. The question you have to ask yourself, what you going to do? How are you trying to maneuver? A lot of people saying, well, what can I do? One, I think human beings should get back to the basics. Yes, you got to flow with this technology that's out here, but think about how your foreparents lived. Think about how your mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, so forth lived. Think about how they they didn't have this technology, how they lived. Sometimes you got to go back to the basics. You always have to have a plan B, C, and D. And for example, I'm a little bit off topic, but I'll bring it back. What would you do if your cell phone is down or your laptop is down? How are you going to communicate? What would you do to communicate with your significant other or family friends that is out of town? I know, I can tell, I'm going to give you the answer, but I'm just wanting you to think about it. Guess what? If you don't have your phone, if your phone is down, be prepared to write a letter and mail it. When was the last time you heard anybody mentioning that they wrote a letter to send it off to somebody? Obviously, because you have technology with the smartphone, FaceTime person, texting, calling direct. We have this technology. But if your phone went down, how would you communicate? Try a letter. This is really for the younger people out here to think about. In terms of business, with AI technology, let's say you're not qualified to receive certain things, to get a job, let's say, because maybe gender bias, racial biasness, or so forth. How will you maintain? How can you swerve away to the best of your ability AI technology? Learn what the Lord have given you with your hands and feet. What skills do you have? That's what I really meant to say. What skills you have that you can do to still survive around the AI technology? Maybe you're a good cook. Maybe you can maybe you can market yourself as a good cook in your community to make extra money. Maybe you know how to fix computers. Maybe you can open up a cleaning service to circumvent around AI technology. Just saying. My opinion. It's many other things. I just gave you just a couple examples just to make you think. But again, can AI technology be biased / racist? Of course. But this is why you have to be prepared to be on survival mode. Because as AI technology grows, you're going to be monitored more until you're a slave to it. So what you going to do? Thank you for listening.